On September 8th, 1980, an 8-year-old boy, a friend of mine, and I'm only telling a friend of mine because I'm afraid my mother may hear the tape of the speech, was reading a newspaper, an interview with a Ukrainian soccer player. And the correspondent asked, well, you're a good player, but you're also well known as a religious person, so when you pray, what do you ask God? And he said, I don't ask anything. I only thank him for what I have. That's pretty deep, huh? Life will not give you more until you do more with something you already have. But when you guys pray, I want you to ask the following questions to God. Dear God, why did you create idiot bosses? Why all of us have to lose our sleep? Why idiot bosses are oblivious to the carnage they create? How do idiot bosses fit in a big picture? What's the purpose of idiot bosses anyway? So in search of these answers, I was reading Bible. And it turns out that at the end of 7 days work week, that the God was creating earth, he noticed an idiot boss glitch, the bug. And he decided, you know what, the 8th day is not worth to fix this glitch. So we'll just restrict it to 7-day work week, and the rest is the history. The next important question to ask is, even maybe not the question you will want to ask, am I an idiot myself? Many people think that the way to get rid of idiot bosses is to create your own company, work for yourself. What they later do realize that the cure is worse than the disease. That now they're working even for a more idiot boss. Other people's, they leave to the other company. They think they will find a better boss, and they find that again there is idiot boss there. So all they've done is just lose seniority. Here you build seniority 5-10 years, you do for promotion, you're unhappy with the boss, you go to another company, and you start from the bottom again. Not a solution. 5 years ago, I had a performance review with my boss, which read, Dear Roman, you have to improve the quantity of your work, the quality of your work habits, and communication. That's quite a lot. Normally they say, you work hard, but the quality may be not good, maybe it's a communication problem. I have to improve everything. Quantity and quality and work habits and communication. And he gave me 1% raise. So raise your hand if you're happy with 1% raise. Would you like to hear tools how to get a 6% raise? I'm intrigued. So to get a raise, the rule number 1, you need to refer to your manager as your majesty or your lordship. If it sounds like a blasphemy to me, it is, but do you want a raise or not? You can say, well, it's a butt kiss in an earth. It's just a survival. It's a jungle out there. You gotta do what other animals do. So you have to know your boss thinking, his hobbies, what he likes. If my boss likes ice hockey, you better be sure I will have ice hockey stick in my queue. I will be talking in ice hockey metaphors. Like, let's put this problem into a penalty box. I will quote Wayne Gretzky when we discuss some plans and schedules in short term versus long term. I will say, Wayne Gretzky says, I'm not skating where the puck is. I'm skating where the puck is going to be. You have to be careful. If your boss is a basketball fan, you don't quote, oh, Michael Jordan says, I'm not shooting where the basket is, I'm shooting where the basket is going. So you have to realize that your boss is a person just like you. It's a fallible person. He's trying to make this life just like you do. There is multiple ways to do the same thing. Like my boxing trainers used to say, there is multiple ways to fight. You know, even boxing trainers don't agree with each other. One say you have to stand like this, the other say no, you have to move. They always argue how there is multiple ways to do the same thing. You have to be a positive, humorous person. Raise your hand if you know any negative people in your life. Don't point, don't point. Raise your hand if you are a negative person.
He's already raised.
So you all know it, and there are very few who think you are a negative person. I don't think it's mathematically possible. So, to make your boss happy, you have to think in his own terms. Be positive. Think about impact that you're going to create. Next things that you're gonna do. So when you have your web of hidden agendas and build up grievances about your idiot boss, think if maybe the biggest idiot of all is yourself. Mr. Tasman.